What's that you say, Sheev? It's time for a little more archers only? Oh, well, don't you tempt me with a good time now. These videos really need, like, intro reels, because that would have just been a golden time to roll one, wouldn't it? Anyway, we're back in Odok. Odok, which is, by the way, is now our dock, more like. Yeah, that's right, because we conquered it in the previous episode. Fairly easily, I might add. It was kind of a pushover. I'm not complaining. We now have the not-so-envious task of having to defend this crapple from all of the various powers that be that would like to make it their crapple, their dock, as it were. Which I'm not okay with that, I'll be honest with you. Odok belongs to yours truly, and by yours truly, I mean us truly. And also, I just noticed that there is a incredible texture border between the known world and the unknown. Wow, somebody really needs to go investigate out there, huh? But we need to work out how we are going to cope with the invasions that are going to be coming our way pretty soon. One thing I can tell you for sure right now is that the fact that we are net positive at all is kind of insane, but once these outlying villages start getting raided by the Khuzaits and everybody else, we're going to be pretty miserable. I need to find a way to not just start building up a garrison in here, although that's going to be important, but also to pay for everybody's wages, because it's going to get kind of crazy otherwise. However, before we can set our sights on such lofty goals as defending our kingdom, we've got a few bigger problems to worry about. The game updated 3 versions in the time it took me to go on holiday and do all of these requests, and unfortunately, I am getting huge frame drops. I've tried to go back to the previous version, but I'm having some instabilities with the save file. I'm not sure why, it just won't load, so we have to play on the new version with updated versions of all our little UI mods. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, you'd think. But it seems like, as you'll see now in this battle, the performance drops are just horrendous. Like, it's like a slideshow when you're in a battle scene. You'll see in a second. My performance review, also my horses appear to be doing a little bit of a shuffle. Yep, they're still going. Okay, anyway, my performance review on the side here is telling me that we are currently looking at a 99% GPU utilization. It usually idled around 40. So I don't know what the hell they've done to their optimization, but they have destroyed it. Let's have a look here. What kind of horse archer influence? Nimble Steed, Nomadic Traditions. Nomadic Traditions is really good. Ooh, they both have it. I mean, Sheev is objectively better. But Elijah, are you on a horse? Which one are you, Elijah? Hold on, I think that's Elijah, right? Oh god, there's no way to know. There's no way to know. What we can do is this. Reposition them. Ah, there he is. Yeah, Elijah's got a horse. Okay, cool. Wait, Elijah's me. I can't be the one in charge of the horsies. Yeah, it's not gonna work. He's gotta be Sheev. Okay, Sheev, you're in charge of the horses now. Alright, great. Let's ready up. I was about to say, where's the infantry? And then I remembered what we're doing here, because I'm just a completely insane person.
Horse after me!
I think, you know what? We're gonna do this solo. Let's go, and by solo I mean with the 40 other horse archers we have under our command. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. It turns out I was sold a bunch of baloney. I'm not dropping any frames at all right now. Rather, I was selling the baloney. It's kind of hard to keep track these days. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the toes. I just shoot him. There we go. That looks like a toe shot to me. Oh, 1 point off greatness. Come on, get him, boys. There we go. Alright, I am also getting better, like, personally, at doing the shooty thing, which is cool. Come on, run him through. Run him through, you lot. And my character is getting significantly better at riding horses. We're actually looking at, like, a really decent amount of damage coming through now. Charge in. Kill them all. There we go. And as you can see, I'm getting skill points hand over foot with each fight. It's kind of cracked, actually. It's a little yucky, perhaps. There we go, and we're just wading through them, using bows at melee range, just like Lord Jeepus intended. Look at that. There we go. Smack him. Done. I mean, what am I looking at? Like 10 kills here, at least? Maybe. Let's make it 11. Can we go for 12? Oh my god, is 13 even possible? Is it on the cards? Apparently not with a shot like that. And right in the booty, he takes one and goes down. Okay, well that's kind of what it looks like right now. I think they knocked out one of my raiders. Yeah, they did, but no problems. We got 10 kills on the dot. Okay, 12 was a bit ambitious, it turns out. The big thing we're going to be stuck up against here is not actually fighting off armies. We can win most fights, unless they bring an army of a couple thousand, in which case we just sort of die. Our problem is going to be twofold. One is going to be collecting food. We're going to have to run around and buy a lot of it and start just dumping it over in our city so that we really kind of quite literally need to start hoarding grain. Yeah. And the problem is that's going to start costing us a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. And I need to figure out a way for us to make money which doesn't also require us to have money. Which, as some of you who are students of history may know, is quite a difficult thing to do. Tournaments are kind of a viable source, but I mean that's rarely hands-on. You know, we need passive daily income, and a big problem about that is that actually killing looters is a fairly decent way to just at least pay our day's wages, but we need to get back into the positive. Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't actually want to. Oh, I'll take them as prisoners. Yeah, sure. That's a few extra bucks, and plus we get their loots. What I was going to say is I don't actually want to take on too many like non-recruitable troops. Even I do want those though, don't I? Oh, it's expensive. Oh, it's expensive, but we need the troops. We're also going to buy up all the grain you own. It's a little bit more pricey here, but whatever. I've also just remembered that when we started off this playthrough, it was with the goal of capturing a major city, check, and holding it for a year. Now, I don't know exactly which day I conquered it on, but I think winter the 1st, 1086, is a good date to start. So on the 1st of winter, 1087, we will consider this playthrough a success. I don't know how many episodes it's going to take. It might be 1, it might be 3. We'll have to find out as time goes along. It just sort of depends on what happens. I do need to work out when and if people are going to attack me, because running around and just beating up sort of looters for, an in-game year doesn't exactly sound fun to me. So I do want to see if there's not maybe more interesting things we can do at that time. Maybe we go back up and bully the sturgeons again. You know, they haven't had a good beating in a little while. And I'm already getting bored, and it's been about 2 in-game days. Yeah, I can see how this is going to become a problem. The English language isn't really equipped to describe the feeling of circling your opponent with horse archers and mowing them down with bows. It's probably something along the lines of sociopathic, but it is a pretty specific kind of glee when it's in a video game, that's for sure. Yeah, do like me those fights, but they're a little dry, not gonna lie. I don't think we're ever hit. Oh god, how many prisons did I just get? Ooh, Step Bandit Boss. Oh, I'm gonna name you Fred, and you're gonna be my best friend. We're gonna hang out and beat up the bandits together. You know what? Screw it. I changed my mind. We're declaring war on Sturgia. For absolutely no other reason than my short attention span. You know what? I don't often show these, but let's go ahead and do it. The prize for this one is a big old horse. A Britannian thoroughbred, which honestly isn't that great, but the bets can be pretty good. If you win, you can make quite a bit of money just on that. Oh god, here we go. Here's the lag. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Oh, this is painful to watch. It's painful to be, let me tell you. Come on, hit him. There we go. We got the guy. Okay, nice. Despite the slideshow before my eyes. Alright, I'm going to let them deal with each other. The most important thing with these things you've got to remember is that you don't have to win. You just have to be second to progress until the final round. Before that, I mean, it really doesn't matter if you're first or not. So as long as there's no other colors on the board, it's just green and someone else, we're Gucci. We're golden. We're fine. And red is apparently still doing great. In fact, let's limit red's reach a little bit. I don't like the way they're winning. Okay, where's GNU? I want to knock him out next. He's a really decent horse archer, and he's causing me trouble. There goes Sheev. Sorry, lady. Hope that doesn't interfere with our baby. that's my wife right there. Yep, you heard it here first. Largely unemployed shoots arrows at pregnant woman. That's put that on the tombstone. Come on, take him out. There we go. Okay, cool. Now it's just us, and we win. And you know what? Crusade Darken, just for the lulz. You can take an arrow to the knee. All right, Elijah, we bet again. Boom. As you can see, the pool's getting a little higher. 300 dinars as the cost of entry. Oh, cost of competing isn't too bad, I don't think. There goes the Crusade Hunter. We managed to scooch out of the way. Oh, my horsey is ouchie. Come on. New. You're dead to me. That's a Crusade Spearman. It wasn't new. Oh my god, he's just decapitating the horse. What is this, Game of Thrones? There we go, Crusade Darken. Enjoy the grave. Alright, oh man, I miss melee weapons, let me tell you. Okay, at this point you get diminishing returns, but I'll put one more bet in. It wasn't really worth it. Oh god. Dodge it. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not exactly a throwing specialist, so this is a little dicey, but somehow we pulled through. Luckily, he only had 100 health. I thought he would have had more. And back on the throwing game. Okay, dodge, dodge, dodge! You gotta wait for them to throw it before you move. This is a trick I've learned. And aim a little, just a little bit above their head, and you'll often hit them in the chest or shoulders, and that's usually all you need. I don't know who Bagai is, but he's Bagan right now, let me tell you. Okay, cool. Tournament 1, renown gained, a little bit of money, and we get the Batanian Thoroughbred. Let's go see if that's any better than our horsey. I think our horsey is currently a named one, actually. Those are usually kind of like really cracked. True to my word, we've come up to Sturgia and are going to do something very stupid, which is telling these peasants over here to give me supplies. They're going to be upset. Oh, but apparently that hasn't brought me into war with Sturgia? Inexplicably? I mean, they're pissed at me, don't get me wrong. But my criminal rating's gone up, but apparently that wasn't enough to actually push them over the edge. Oh, Bo Blaze has reached the age of 14 and he needs my guidance. Bo, let's get you sorted, buddy. I think you are the kind of person who would enjoy a well-tempered bow. For obvious reasons, I think. As well as becoming a crack shot. You know, we're making you into a warmonger. Okay, plus you get a bit of intel and steward. That's actually pretty good. Medicine and steward, that is, rather. That's a good combination, to be honest. We don't actually have a good court doctor. Let's go over here to Visabrot and grab ourselves a few more supplies. We're gonna have to fight this one out, though. Okay, let's do it. Duncan on Sturgeons is, it's kind of the name of the series, isn't it? Okay, they're understandably pretty pissed off, and oh, we've got 69 criminal rating. Nice. Very nice indeed. Ooh, fighting this is going to be a little tricksy. I'm going to have to actually just advance everyone. I don't see how we viably beat this otherwise. I'm also a little worried about Sheev being in combat here. Maybe it's time we drop them off somewhere safe, or send them off with their own party. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Anyway, I'm pretty much in the process now of working out how we just dunk on the surgeons without actually going to war with them. And I think running around raiding their villages might be a good solution. It's a way for us to make some money, and it also ensures a decent amount, not a good amount, a decent amount of I don't know, supplies coming into the troops as well, and experience gain. We've got to keep our noses on the grindstone. We can't let the enemy outpace us ever, or we're very screwed. Oh, this terrain is not good for fighting with archers. That is true. Okay, come on, come on. I need to get some headshots here. I need to focus. Need to stop talking. Need to get some good hits in. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay, but I am dangerously close to their bows. Thankfully, they can't aim, or I'd be in much greater danger. Okay, come on, pace it back. Okay. Taking too many shots now. The new armor is really starting to pay off, though, for both me and the horse. Looks like... Oh, God, we caught up with someone. Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with their spearmen. Not directly, anyway. Being up on horseback is actually making it quite difficult to navigate here. Alright, I'm going to have to pull back, or we're going to be out of action for the next little while. And that's going to be expensive, because every day we aren't fighting is a day we aren't paying for these troops. And they're not paying for themselves. I think we just sit over here, and we just take some shots at these boys back here. Come on, go for the toes. This is the trick I've learned. You gotta go for the toes. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Oh, 49. He got on 1 HP, literally. There we go. Alright, right there. That's how we do it. We shoot low, and he can't hit us. This is gonna take a little while, though. Maybe we go off advance and go on to charge, because otherwise we're gonna be here all night. Okay, the horses are now moving in, and we're going to see some more green text. That's what you want to have. I am noticing that we could take a bunch of their archers, actually, technically. And if I get the improved garrison mod working, we could use them as a source of recruits. That is yeah, because some militia archers, you know, part of the garrison, it does suck when you have to pay for them, but it is what it is, right? Yeah, let's take them. Let's take them as prisoners, and then see what we do with them later. Ooh, Kuzey Torguts up to Keshigs. Keshigs have significantly better skills, right? Yeah, more than almost 50-60% increase in bow skills, but I don't want to pay for them right now. So we're going to reset, we're going to take them, and we're just going to move forward. Yeah, there we go. Just take all that. We can sell it. And that should also net us a few extra supplies. Not many, but we don't have to pay for them, and that's what matters here. And yeah, bit of sheep, bit of cheese, bit of grain, but you know what? It all adds up over time. We'll be okay. If we really need like a big injection, we can just go ahead and get some. Alright, so I think we are now technically at war. Yes. Okay, cool. Ragnavad has declared war on us, so I think it's time we go and make ourselves a bit more of a nuisance. Let's go after the villages of Avlov. We are doing some real raiding hours. Oh, we actually might be able to get a big battle here. Surrender or die. I want everything. Let's go. Oh, and they're not joining each other. That's interesting. Okay, we're going to send the troops. I'm not really worried. They killed someone. A Britannian Fiend champion. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Whatever. We take it all. We take it all. 69 grain in that party. That's what I want to see. Okay, so we need to go up to the villages, is what this is teaching me. Alright. Surrender or die. Attack. Attack. This one will fight. I'm interested to see what these battlefields look like in a bit more of a daytime, away from the village itself. You know, that was a pretty miserable fight. I think we might want to avoid those going forward. Okay, ready up. Oh, we got like a swamp. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is very cool. We got some like a bog. Oh man, yeah, they've added the new updates added a bunch of new maps, which is also kind of why I wanted to move our game save over to it, because this is pretty cool. And yes, of course, I should remind everybody that, we are playing on a beta game, a game that's in early access. There are going to be updates. These kind of things are just problems that you have when you have long series that take time. It's okay. I'm not too fussed. Also, it looks like they've improved the Horse Archer AI. Charging no longer gets them into melee combat. They will actually circle and shoot, which is exactly what you want. Alright, I'm going to use this as an opportunity for us to farm up some experience and farm up some more skills. Now, I'm going to kind of skip ahead a bit until we actually end up in a fight that has, I don't know, a bit more stakes to it. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a hot minute. Okay, the Sturgeons have come out to play. I besieged Rikshala Castle just to see if I could get away with it. I think we could have won the war if we'd managed to knock down a wall, but the entire Sturgeon army has since decided to come and pay us a visit. Now, this is actually very good for us. We want them out in the open here where we can go through and systematically knock out their troops, one by one. It's going to be a little bit of a cat and mouse game. We're going to have to split them up, but I want them on this side of the map so that I can start capturing and then depositing their heroes. Now, I don't think we can win a war of 500 to 1, but we can definitely beat these groups if they split themselves up like this, the idiots. We could even beat two generals at once, I reckon. Okay, there we go. I'm Elijah. Who are you? We're at war. Surrender or die. You heard me. It's time to fight. So we're going to go ahead and attack, and as you guys have seen plenty of, we're going to bully some Sturgeons. I hope this isn't getting too repetitive. I just need to fill the time between the next year with something interesting, and I was worried that no one was going to declare war on us, as weird as that sounds. Okay, let's go ahead and ready up our deployments. We're going to have to draw fairly clear battle lines here and stick to them.
Archers!
Archers, I want you advancing forward to about there, and then as is standard practice right now, we put you in loose formation. Horse Archers, follow me. Follow me for the moment. I want to take them on a wide berth and disrupt that cavalry charge that's coming in to harass my archers. Okay, come on. We're going to get them over here, and I want to see if we can't... Yeah, because these are fairly heavy troops. There we go. I want my men running into theirs, and I want my men causing theirs a whole lot of trouble, too. This is what I want to see. There we go. Okay, we have lost a marauder. That is very much not a huge problem. We actually have a bunch of them that have decided to join us. We've just got to kind of get them, signed on. Get the paperwork in order. Okay, there we go. We're doing some real damage. Hitting them in the leg is a viable strategy. They're not particularly well armored down there. Chest is dangerous with these Tuziks, though. Okay, let's get everybody chopped up. Oh, I kind of need to get moving, though. The slideshow. The slideshow's beginning. Yeah, guys, that is going to put a bit of a dampener on this playthrough for sure. The performance issues we're seeing there. That's very much an artifact of the 1.7.2 build of the game. I don't know particularly what they've done that's affected it so badly, but it has been affected for sure. Okay, and I think I'm going to do the standard Sturgeon strategy, which is to run the Horse Archers around the back and kind of then just sit them over here and do some real damage to their back line. Alright, my men, I want you coming in hard, hot and heavy, because they've broken their shield wall, which they don't often do. It's actually quite interesting to see. I think we got a little too close. I think that might have been our failure, our crux, our Achilles heel in this one. There we go. Horse Raider was actually off his horse. I don't know what his plan was on foot there. There we go. Looks like they are, in fact, fleeing. Oh, God, I think I just killed the Crusade Raider. Yes, I did. Shit. I forget that you can't actually turn your head around like an owl 180. Okay, that's fine. 3 men dead, one of them my fault. My bad. Sorry, Crusade Raider. But we have actually won that without too much trouble. 43 prisoners, though. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let a lot of my peasants go. I didn't have a chance to turn them over, but they're not really worth keeping anyway. You're my prisoner now. And we're going to do 2 things. One, we're going to upgrade all our troops. It is time. I've been sitting on this, and I need to get it over with. Yeah, that's going to be important, I think. Up them. Up them. Up them. There we go. And apparently not using any horses to do that either, which is nice. We could take on a militia archer. I don't think I'm going to. I think what I'm going to do is sort these prisoners by most and least useful, if you wouldn't mind. I think the looters are going to go first, for sure. We're going to take the heavy spearmen, the standard. We take the Varyags, absolutely. The line breakers, the horse raiders, the Druzniks, the heroic line breakers, rather. And we actually still have a bit of space. Give me that brigand. Yeah, let's dump. Because these guys are going to just ransom for a bit more, right? And then we'll just dump 22 peasants. That gets us right in the money. Oh, 20 peasants on the dot. Very nice. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and accept that. We lost 3 men. They lost an army. That's exactly how you want to see it get done. Let's take all of their loot and go and sell this off. This is how we're going to really finance our kingdom in the short term. Once we've got a big old nest egg built up, maybe we can spend a bit of money upgrading Odok. It's very, very primitive at the moment. It needs a lot of upgrades. But once it has them, we're going to be absolutely sorted. Okay, so first things first, you guys know what we do here. The rusty fine steel spool, that would be nice to smell, but no, it goes. I don't want any of this, I don't think. Nah, it goes. Do I want any of this armor? Let's sort by value and have a look. Plate gauntlets, no, mine are actually better, believe it or not. It goes, 11,000 dinars right there. Very nice, that's what you want to see. Cavalry saddles can go, that lamellar half-barding can go too, to be honest. The fur, that's a decent price, so we could probably get it better down in the desert though. Not too many furs down south. Salt's selling well here, we'll get rid of that. We'll keep the sheep, we'll keep the hog, hoss. That's actually a decent price for that iron ore, it can go. As for the wrought iron and crude iron, let's just clear our inventory a bit. We've got plenty of grain. What other foods can we pick up here? That is very cheap butter. I'm going to fill up on that. Pretty cheap meat too. We're good for fish, I think. I'm cutting into my profits, I know, but I think the morale bonus here is going to be very important. Let's take on... That's very expensive beer. Let's take on some grapes. We'll buy out just a little bit of each. Give me some cheese, give me some olives, give me some date fruit. There we go. Let's take 8,000 dinars and a bunch of morale. There we go. And that's just going to keep everybody nice and happy. Now, Tavern District. This is where the big money's going to be. So, choose the prisoners to be ransomed. I'm going to let all of them go, except for Yachama, because I actually want to deny them the ability to have an army. And I'm going to keep those horse archers as well, because it'd be nice if we could recruit those. Alright, let's go after the next armies. We're going to start whittling down the sturgeons in this manner. As I circle around this sturgeon shield wall, we're going to be beaten down on Bovin. Actually, that's him right over there, I think. Oh god, and I'm out again. Shit, that actually might cost us the fight here. Now, this has been a bit of a problem. We've actually won an additional 1 or 2 battles, I can't remember, other than this one. And we're starting to put a real dent into the sturgeon presence in the area. But a constant problem I'm having is I keep going down. I'm struggling to find a good time for me to like just sit and heal. Also, upgrading these troops constantly with all the victories is getting quite expensive, so we're kind of idling around the 50,000 dinar mark, which honestly could be worse. If anything, I think we could probably speed things up a little if we were taking on multiple groups of sturgeons at once. So I'm going to try something kind of reckless. I'm going to do my best, see what I can do here, to get all the sturgeon nobles in one place and then fight them in one big climactic battle. I've got the food variety up again, so we are slowly increasing our steward skill, but I'd like to have at least 150 troops. I mean, if not like 300, right? Before we actually go ahead and do the fight. We're getting closer, that's for sure. We're at 140 now, maybe even 141. I'm not sure where my skill's at. Is that Bovin? Is that the man himself? The man, the myth, the legend? That's definitely not a horse archer. That looks like an Imperial Brusiliari to me. without his bow. No, I don't know what this is about. Come on, boys, get him now. There we go. Oh, come on, Crusade Raider. Oh, it's a Sturgeon Druznik. Oh, of course it is. They never die. I spoke a little too soon, it looks like. I thought it might be interesting to wrap up today's episode with another big battle. This is actually the first one we're going to be fighting where we are outnumbered by the enemy. And this presents some very interesting challenges for us because, as you can see, the terrain is not exactly in our favor. I managed to catch Mimir, who is our primary protagonist for today, but he's a little outside of where I'd like to be fighting. We moved out of the tundra and into the sort of like horsey area. I mean, wooded area. God, I'm looking at the horses. Yeah, I don't actually know what the best approach is here. I think pulling them out into the open, into like a kill corridor would be ideal, but this is probably the least wooded area that I can see. Unfortunately, we are actually technically fighting in a village, so, you know, the terrain is always going to be garbage for us. But let's see if we can't move over to the left slightly and see what that does for us. Because, yeah, there's 105 spearmen who are looking real angry coming our way. Okay, my bowman, move over there. We might as well get the high ground advantage since we can't really maintain any other advantage at present. It makes sense to just work out over here. Alright, and then similarly, my horse archers, I'm actually going to pull you guys over here. I want to distract them, see if I can't get their cavalry to charge along a single flank. Oh, this is actually a decent kill zone here.
Archers!
This is what we want to be working with. Okay, so archers, you're going to go that way. Yeah, take that rise. You shouldn't be blocked by too much. Occluded, as the cool kids say. And we're going to put the horse archers on that rise temporarily. And hopefully they get here in time to hold position. Because, yeah, the enemy's going to be able to take cover behind those houses if we maintain our starting position. And that's kind of just a shortcut for them to throw spears at us without any real way to return fire. Are they moving towards me? No, they are in fact... Oh, no, they've repositioned. Okay, cool. They were moving towards our starting position. They worked it out. They're coming this way now. Okay, lovely. I think we're probably going to be able to just... Yes, there we can just start seeing the first horse feet coming through the trees. Oh, man, this is going to be kind of a tense one. Okay, it looks like they have actually held position and are maintaining it. So I'm going to ask my archers to take position up here. And maybe we can go around the back of them. That might be a way to do this. Okay, then my horse archers, take position up there. Let's see if we can goad their cavalry into a false charge. Get them within our range. Also, my archers, hold fire. Don't shoot yet. We're just going to be shooting trees at this point, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Conserve that ammunition. We got a lot of shields we need to get through. So the nice thing about Bannerlord's AI is that while it has improved significantly since we first started interacting with it, let's say, it is still kind of stupid and will be easily baited into battle. And as you can see, yes, they are indeed charging me, even though holding a position and forcing me to come to them would actually be ideal, because they're coming over the rise that I would need to take. No, I see this is a mistake. Come on, hit him now. Okay, that sound lets you know that that's a shield, and that sound lets you know that there isn't one. Okay, looks like we've probably got their troops clustered up, all in one place, and they are actually now getting within poking range. I don't see them though. Oh, they're over another rise. Ah, I see. Okay, my archers come here. My horse archers go there. Let's see if we can goad them into a charge. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, come on. They think they're repositioning. What they're actually doing is walking within firing range. The idiots. Okay, as you can see, my men are currently protected by the slope of that hill, and we should soon see them opening fire. Okay, begin shooting. There we go. We got a full stack of ammo and a whole lot of targets. Okay, let's also get the horse archers in. I want them actually charging, not just advancing. Yeah, I want to close distance and disrupt their cavalry charge, because this flank on this side here is a little scary, to be honest. Okay, I know I'm kind of standing into, like, walking into the firing line, but I need to. I need to get some, like, optics, see what's going on here. Okay, we've got to avoid their throwing weapons. That's the real danger to me. I should probably move a little faster if I want to be doing that, to be fair. Okay, there we go. Okay, my cavalry's beginning to circle. That's a big deal. Alright, we're just going to keep firing into their back line, doing a little damage where we can. shooting the Druznik champions because they're kind of dumb. There we go. He's already out of the fight. Didn't even land a hit on me. Okay, let's close in the distance a little bit. Oh, that might be their leader. Yes, it was. That was Mimir. He just went down. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Let's take some shots in the back. Take some shots in the front. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Oh, man, the slideshow. Oh, the PowerPoint presentation. Oh, it's so beautiful. Come on. Come on. We need to knock him out before they get close enough to do any real damage to me. Oh, Crusade Raider just went down. That hurts. They're expensive. Come on, there we go. Heroic Line Breaker just took an L. Oh, Heavy Spearman did the same. Lovely. Archers are now closing distance using those definitely not bows. We don't speak about it. We don't talk about it. I don't see it. It doesn't happen. You know, that's how I play the game. Okay, that sounded like the retreat music was playing, but it looks like we're still in combat. I haven't got the banner yet, telling me that we've won. I want to see, are there any other stragglers I can knock out? There's one over there. What does he think he's doing, huh? That's not how this game is played. There we go, Hardened Brigand, not for long. There we go, headshot. Do we have... Horsey, get out of here, you're not safe. Hopefully we can pick these horses up. What is this actually? A Sturgeon Chaser? Let's see if it's in the loot pool. What are we waiting? I'm guessing there's just a Druznik somewhere who hasn't decided to die. Hold on, that was the wrong button. Turn to the game. Yep, indeed there was. Okay, cool. So 23 renown, 12 morale. Yeah. It's, we're working up to it. Let's actually have a quick look before we end the episode at what our clan tier is. So Mimir, we meet again, my friend. You're my prisoner once more. I would love to let you go in accordance with custom, but that's just not really an option right now. We need to be depriving the Sturgeons of their armor, of their generals, to be honest. We got better armor than that, don't we? Yeah. Not really doing it for me. But yeah, we got both Sturgeon Chasers. Okay, cool. So if you don't shoot the hossies, which I'm inclined to do, you get them. And I could use them. This is good. This is good. Okay, so Bo plays apparently like that. Me dunking down on Mimir there. Bo, you're a weird kid, man. You're like 13, I think. Actually, is he old enough to be part of my party? No, he's still a baby. Okay, cool. Him and Couch will come of age fairly soon, and then they'll be able to join the army, which will be great. We should definitely pick up an engineer if we're going to war with people. Caravan of Keliananas is currently at full health in Akalat. Our garrison of Odok is inexplicably growing? No. Stop recruiting. Oh god, that explains why it's been... Okay. That explains. Can I limit that wage? Yeah, I don't want to be paying more than, like, absolute maximum 600 for my garrison. Like, I know that's pretty good to see, but I mean, this is pointless, right? Like, we can go pick them up, I guess. And they're just not worth it, as you can see. Like, they don't really recruit good troops. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that. Okay, I don't think auto recruitment includes prisoners either. Anyway, we are halfway to Clan Tier 4. Sort of. We have 400 points to go. We're, yeah, just barely over halfway. And Clan Tier 4 is the next time we get access to kingdom stuff. And that is kind of fun. So there is actually one more thing we could do to declare our own kingdom, which I haven't been exploring, which is the quest line, the banner quest line. We have all 3 pieces. Yeah, we need to assemble the dragon banner. So, yes, this is the one we want to just build or destroy the empire, right? So let's go back to Azagroth. He's in Maruanth. Who do I need to speak to? I need to talk to Istinia. Okay, she's in Epic Atreia. That's pretty close. Let's go there. Okay, psych, we're not going to Epic Atreia today. We're not forming the kingdoms today. We're building some more Sturgeons. They were just right next to me, and I couldn't say no, could I? So we're going to move forward, and this is exactly the terrain we want to be fighting in. Open, barren, and absolutely brimming with clear lines of sight. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay, let's get everybody nice and cozy. I'm going to fire off a few warning shots, see if they land. Ooh. Not even close. That's what you love to see. Okay, are my men even in range here? I don't think they are. Let's pace them forward. And actually, you know what? Let's just move left. Get around this hill. Because the AI is actually fairly intelligently taking position on the high ground. Can't say I'm disappointed. That's actually pretty good. Where do I want you guys to go, though? Archers go over there, and we'll strike in left and right. Classic pincer movement. Kind of a bold choice with ranged troops, but you know, it's just how it's gonna work. All right, come on, come on. There we go. What would be really cool, I think, is doing like a spear-only challenge. I know it's just kind of like an iteration of the same thing, but I was thinking like that's the Zulu style, right? They had nothing but spears, and they had different variations of spears. But it was an incredibly successful empire until the British came along and cheated with the Maxim. So yeah, there's definitely an argument to be made for recreating a little African history on screen. I don't think we see enough of it. You know, and dunking on Vikings is not exactly African tradition, but we can make it. You know, I'm happy to rep the homeland a little bit. All right, come on, take some more shots. There we go. Okay, let's get into that archer's flank. I don't like the way, yeah, they're pointing at my marauders. I don't like that at all. Boys, I want you in. Mess them up. Mess them up. There we go. Britannia mounted skirmisher. Eat some grass. Whoever this is, that looks like a mercenary cavalry. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say Imperial troops, but I think the mercenaries sort of roughly based around the Imperials. Okay, that's actually kind of a cool scene, isn't it? Like, holding the hill like that. Oh, I managed to somehow knock out one of my own warhorses. Oops. Wait, just the warhorse, not the soldier on it? Interesting. Okay. My bad. I hope I didn't make it lame. I'm actually not, because I know when your horse goes down, right, you have to replenish it from your own, like, inventory. But your horses, your men's horses, do you have to, like... Oh man, I hope not, because that gets very expensive very quickly. Holy shit, Velder. Ow. That's their general, by the way. That's the first one to actually get a hit on me. Normally they just kind of bounce off. Yeah, but these are, as you can tell, these are much heavier troops than we've been previously fighting, which is kind of why I wanted to get this army out of the way. It was kind of, it was moving around a little too much for my liking. Not gonna lie. There we go. Veteran bowman, knocking him out. Okay, we're doing some real damage. I am definitely better at infantry than I am at cavalry, like taking them out, I mean. But it's kind of cheating. I do literally have the high ground built into my mount. Okay, come on, boys. Just wrap them up now. Wrap them up. Oh, I always love this part when they get just too close and the archers break lines and cut them down. It's always really satisfying to watch because it's just not what you expect them to do, right? There we go. Excellent. And I think that's game. Is it just their general? No, it's a horse raider. A sturgeon horse raider. Oh my god. Druznik for once has not taken the helm. And there it is. Okay. 15.3 renown. Yep. It's gonna take a very long time. Or some really decisive battles for us to actually manage to get... Oh my god, that's a lot of money. You're my prisoner now, and I think he might be kind of important. Kinda as. Yeah, let's grab up the rest of them prisoners. For sure. I've actually lost quite a few troops, so I'm going to do something a little unadvisable, and I'm going to take on bandits. This does cut into your morale big time, but it is at least a way for you to get some troops quickly, right? Let's go ahead and grab you. Yeah. And the line breaker, because I know they're worth a bit of money. We'll ditch the brigand, the soldier. We'll ditch the hunter. I need to get down by one more. We'll ditch the varyak. Okay. Oh, well, actually, these guys are not worth as much, are they? I just want to get the most bang for my prisoner buck, as it were. Okay, so give me back them, him, and him. There we go. Perfect. Oh, man, that's a lot of equipment. Anything worth taking? A sturgeon courser is always nice. But no. Extra horsey doesn't hurt, though. Replace the one I apparently shot in the head. Alright, guys, but unfortunately, as much fun as this has been, I do actually need to call it there. I have quite a bit else to record today, and quite a bit of other stuff to do in real life. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the series, please do hit that like button. It helps tremendously, like more than you can believe. And please comment below. It's what lets YouTube know that you want to see more content like this. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Cheers.